So does that mean that our environment should be very, toxic free?
No, it is never actually toxic free. Whether it is school, college, or you're working somewhere, you will be able to adjust. You have to rather adjust yourself to the environment. You will be having people coming and going. Like when we work in a particular place, we see heads keep on changing, admins keep on changing, the management changes. So if you are very calm and composed, you will be able to adjust yourself and adapt. That is the most important thing as human beings. Why we are different? We are much more intelligent because we can adjust and adapt ourselves. Whichever environment or place we are put into, we try to fix it, adjust. That is a very big, important advantage for us.
Please tell us something about Manoscope. What's the motive behind this initiative?
Okay, so Manoscope was founded in the year 2020 during lockdown, and there was a long time desire. I have wished this. There will be a foundation of my own. And during the lockdown, the situation was very difficult. As it is, we face a lot of emotional challenges and mental health issues every day. But during lockdown, I had seen that people how they started suffering when they lost their own relatives and friends, the near ones. So from then, I started this journey of Manoscope, keeping in mind that in some way we can help each other in the society. As well as Manoscope is a foundation which actually tries to do more work on some sensitive topics. Like we have been doing a number of events. Initially, it was online mostly, but last 5 years we have been doing a number of offline events also. So there are such topics in the society where people they hesitate to discuss and talk. Like when we talk about the transgenders or we talk about sex workers, we talk about some group of people who are not actually a part of the society. So people they start laughing, they start humiliating them, and that is very very disgraceful. So that is one thing which came to my mind, that why don't we do and bring this type of issues much more in the limelight, so that people should know that they are also a part of the normal stream. That was the
What a
journey as we
beautiful,
started.
thoughtful initiative. Our viewers
you.
must be knowing about it right now, and they will definitely be a part of your beautiful initiative.
Thank you. Thank you.
End on a lighter note with a quick rapid fire round. What's your go to activity when you feel mentally drained?
I have a lot of pets, so I spend my time as I go back from my work. I spend at least 1 hour with them.
One habit that instantly lifts your mood?
Coffee.
Great. That means our guest is a coffee lover. Tea, coffee, or meditation? Your stress buster.
Meditation. I try to do a little bit in the morning before I start my day.
So when we are comparing coffee with meditation,
Both are not matching.
okay. A quote or mantra you love for peace of mind.
So always stay positive.
If you could describe mental health in one word, what would it be?
Mental health is the most important and crucial thing which people fail to understand. So we should always give more importance to mental health.
And if you could, frame it in one word.
One word, stay positive.
One myth about mental health you wish people would stop believing.
Of course, that mental health issues are not anything which is any kind of evil spirits or spiritual matter, because still in 21st century people think that it is, which is totally not. And they should be more aware in a very early stage, which can actually control the situation.
Lastly, if you had to give your younger self one mental health tip, what would it be?
Of course, thinking positively and focusing on the present. It's not that what we have done earlier or what might happen in the future, but living in the present.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for joining us today and sharing your wisdom with such clarity and compassion. Conversations like this remind us that understanding the mind is an ongoing journey, something which begins with listening and empathy. To our viewers, thank you for being a part of this meaningful exchange. This is K Kautulya Connect with me, Kripa Agarwala, signing off. We will meet again in our next episode. Till then, stay aware and stay kind. Thank you.